Hi guys, Lindsay here with Storybook Family Farm. So we have not heard anything yet. There's been no new developments with the house hunt with that property that we liked. The real estate agent still has not been able to locate the seller. I've done some digging and all I can find is a couple arrest records in the last decade for really reckless stuff like drunk driving and stealing vehicles and you know lots of DUIs and things of that nature. So kind of concerned. Have no idea if the person's even still with us. You know, who knows? So crossing my fingers that maybe she's able to have better success, has different connections and stuff that she can try to figure stuff out better because I have gotten pretty much nowhere. But so we did actually over the weekend, we looked at a different property and it was a serious big fat no for us. We were it was really at the farthest end. Like Tracy had said that realistically, she wanted to stay within a half an hour from her work and this place was 29 minutes from her work. And it wasn't good. It did help us to go there though, to see exactly what a cleared 5.5 acres looks like because there was only 2 trees on the entire property, which was honestly kind of devastating for me because as you guys know, I absolutely love being in the woods and being around trees and just, I like feeling small. I like how when the trees are way taller and stuff like this one here and stuff, I like how it puts things into perspective of how as a human, you're just so small. You can feel as big and bad and powerful as you want to, but you're never going to be as big and powerful as a massive tree. It just, I don't know, it just does something for me. But so anyways, it was really interesting to see what that amount of land actually looks like because the raw land that I told you guys about, I think a couple weeks ago, that was also about the same size, but because it was fully treed, you really can't visualize how much space 5 acres is. So that was kind of interesting. It put us into perspective that we're probably looking more for the 2 to 5 acre range instead of the 5 to 10 acre range we had initially thought, because I was just wow, seeing how long it would take to walk from one end of the property to the other end of the property and stuff if there was an emergency or whatever. That's a long distance, especially when struggling with the knee still. So anyways, still waiting, still hoping, still having ourselves open, still wearing blue, so that way I can signify to myself and to remind myself that I'm doing everything in my power and in my control to basically set everything up to move forward. So in saying that, we've also been working on I've been doing a massive amount of trim painting. Pretty much every day I'm just working on painting something different, just so that way all of our ducks are fully in a row. So this weekend we did a bunch of housework. Before I go to PT today, I have to sweep and mop the floors and just do some more trim painting and stuff. That's pretty much it. It's just tying up all of the loose ends, getting everything ready to go. So in that way, whether it's that seller, poofs into existence, and somehow our realtor is a magician and can find the person, whether it's that or that something else pops up on the market or whatever, then we're going to be able to be all right, we're ready. We've got everything ready to go. So yeah, not anything else exciting going on. Everything on the homestead is doing well, except for the garden. That's been a big point of struggle. I've not been able to get on my knees still. I can't kneel still. I can't hardly squat anymore. So weeding the garden has not really happened. It's not taken a precedence, so you're not going to see any fancy garden tour videos from us. This year is one of those years where I'm just whatever. It is what it is. I mean, I'm looking at potentially having to have 2 surgeries before the year is up, so I'm kind of I've got more important things to worry about than how my green beans are doing, which, they're still producing. I'm still harvesting them, but it's not anywhere near the amount that I had anticipated. That we had very poor germination because it was a wet spring, and then the knee injury and stuff on top of that definitely complicated things. But so we're probably going to get, I don't know, maybe a dozen quarts of beans to put up for winter. Not very much. Our tomatoes are doing well. Our pepper plants succumbed to the weeds, so we're not going to get diddly from them. And we had really, really, really poor germination of literally everything we planted. So yeah, the weeds are doing great though. They actually love the new garden location. They're just growing abundantly. So yeah, not too much to share there. We're working on growing up all of the rabbits for the freezer for the year, and it's just basically maintaining. That's just the name of the game this year, is just sort of keeping everybody alive. I kind of feel like almost like we're like Noah's Ark right now, that I'm just like, hold on guys, we're gonna find land soon, it's gonna be okay. Like that's just how I feel. Is just like, okay, like we're just gonna keep on struggling through. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we've been in this position before, so it is kind of nice knowing that like I can juggle all of these things, keep all of these plates spinning, despite having a lot of difficulties going on right now. So it's been interesting. So anyways, that's it for today. I don't have anything too exciting to share with you guys, just because we're just kind of chugging along, maintaining, going, well, today might be the day we find it. Then the day goes by and you're like, okay, well, tomorrow might be the day we find it and stuff. Like it is what it is. It's a waiting game. So anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys.